My wife hid a 10-year secret. She never expected me to discover the truth. My name is Daniel Harrington, and until 3 years ago, I believed I had the perfect life. I was 42 years old, living in Surrey with my wife, Charlotte, and our 8-year-old son, Oliver. From the outside, we looked like the sort of family people envied. We owned a beautiful detached house, took summer holidays in Cornwall, and spent Christmas with relatives in Kent. At least, that's what everyone thought. The truth was that my marriage had begun to feel different. Charlotte wasn't cold or distant. In fact, that was what made everything so confusing. She still kissed me goodbye every morning. She still remembered my birthday. She still laughed at my terrible jokes. Yet something felt off. Small things. Her phone was never out of reach. She suddenly changed passwords she'd used for years. She started taking long evening walks alone. Whenever I asked who she was messaging, she smiled and said, "Just friends." At first, I convinced myself I was imagining things. Then one rainy Thursday evening, everything changed. I arrived home from London earlier than expected after a meeting was cancelled. The house was quiet. Charlotte was upstairs having a shower. Her mobile phone sat charging on the kitchen counter. For a moment I simply stared at it. Then the screen lit up. A message appeared. "I miss you already. Last night was perfect." My stomach dropped. The sender's name wasn't saved. Just a number. I knew I shouldn't look. I knew it would change everything. But I picked up the phone. What I found shattered my world. There were hundreds of deleted messages stored in archived folders. Photographs, hotel bookings, travel confirmations, conversations stretching back years. Not months, years. The evidence suggested Charlotte had been living a second life behind my back. That night I barely slept. The next morning, instead of confronting her, I contacted a private investigation firm in Manchester. If my marriage was ending, I wanted facts, not guesses. Over the next 6 weeks, investigators uncovered something I never could have imagined. Charlotte wasn't involved in a recent affair. She had been seeing the same man for nearly 10 years. 10 years. Almost half our marriage. The man wasn't a stranger. He was someone from her past. An old university boyfriend she'd secretly reconnected with. The investigators documented everything. Secret meetings, weekend trips, private bank transfers, even discussions about leaving me once Oliver turned 18. Every report felt like another knife in my chest. But I stayed calm. I gathered evidence. I waited. And then I discovered the final betrayal. The two of them had been mocking me. In messages. In emails. For years. I wasn't a husband. I was their joke. That was the moment my heartbreak turned into determination. 3 months later, Charlotte organized a large charity gala she had spent nearly a year planning. Business partners, friends, family members, everyone important would be there. She expected it to be the proudest night of her life. Instead, it became the night everything collapsed. When she stood on stage to deliver her speech, I walked calmly to the projector controls. The room fell silent. A slideshow appeared. Hotel bookings, messages, photographs, financial records, proof. Not accusations. Proof. Charlotte's face turned white. Her boyfriend tried to leave. People blocked the exits. No one spoke. No one needed to. The evidence spoke for itself. Within minutes, 10 years of lies unraveled in front of everyone. The marriage ended shortly afterwards. So did many of her friendships. The man she risked everything for disappeared within months. As for me, I focused on Oliver. I rebuilt my life. And I learned something important. Betrayal hurts. But living a lie hurts even more. Today, when people ask how I survived discovering the truth, I always give the same answer. I stopped chasing revenge. I started chasing peace. Because in the end, the greatest victory isn't destroying the people who hurt you. It's proving you can live happily without them. Express your thoughts in comment section and share with your friends.